Hello, YouTube. This is Wes S and Wes S the Real One coming to you live across the interwebs. Supposed to have a guest pop in here momentarily. Thought I'd go ahead and I was aiming at 8:30, but people were showing up, so I figured I'd go ahead and turn the thing on and see how this was going. And maybe I don't even know how people knew there was a live stream until I click go live. But anyway, Billy, Tibor, Ted. Cool, Billy. Aiden, Carol, the Sasquatch. I actually didn't mean for this to be out there until I went live, so my apologies. Was actually on the phone with another individual discussing things. How's the weather? Anybody hear any vicious rumors about Texas? In our situation down here, how dire it was? Suck it up, Buttercup. Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing all my channels, but I don't want to do all that. That seemed just silly. Hey, Rachel, Adam, Sid's dad, I emailed you. Sid's dad, or replied. Yes, I'm live on both channels. Just checking to see how this works. I honestly, I can review and see if the chat from both is the same chat or if it's a different chat or what. Because I know the Facebook people can't chat. If I do it on Facebook can only comment in the comment section. There's not a live chat per se. You think it'll make the well? And, I suggest that all my regular subscribers just chat in on the Wes S one. This is just a test, like I say, to see how that works. I spent a lot of effort today on the Bible study, and I could not get it to a point where I felt it was consumable. So, yeah. This isn't for watch hours or anything like that. This is me searching something on YouTube and seeing all of the video. Well, not there was seeing a few videos out there that are making it sound like we are going through some kind of extended apocalyptic economic failure of starvation and homelessness and stuff like that. And yeah, that's not happening. The news is making it sound like the winter storm was like the worst thing that could possibly happen ever, and it completely destroyed our state, and our cities are all in disarray, and there's people, dead bodies laying in the street, and houses burned to the ground, and we'll never. What? It's not that bad. Um, Cool. The that winter storm was actually a good thing. I mean, it sucked because we were all out of power and we lost plumbing and stuff like that. But my part of Texas really needed the hard cold. We needed a hard freeze. We have not had a hard freeze in so long that we were overrun with bugs, and that coyote is back. I'm going to have to do one of those things where I bundle up and set up on top of my house. Oh, yeah. Sorry, C103. I won't do this. I just wanted to know how it would work. I can see everybody's comments in here, I assume. Send you a skull. If I get a shot at him, his skull won't be in one piece. So I can probably hunt around and find you one. Maybe. C103 is hiding on the other channel. That's funny. I can't. I'm not in the. I don't know who all's in the chat. It says there's 16 people in my stream, but that could be 8 in one chat and 8 in the other one. I don't know. For all of you that are one, I can click a button up here and I can actually lose one of the live streams, and I probably will do that just to clarify it for everybody. I can go live on several platforms at one time with this, and just play to see how it works. See, so that means there's 7 people in. So Biddy, you're in Wes S, the real one, and Adam, you are in Wes S, I'm assuming. I strongly suggest that everybody migrates to Wes S, the channel with the icon of me in sketch form, because I'm going to drop the real one so we can all communicate with each other as opposed to communicating in smaller bands on 2 separate channels. Because this isn't actually going to be a Bible study. I might open the book for you have a green card. All right. Anyway, that's your heads up. If you're pretending to be watching and you're not, and you didn't get the message about migrating over to Wes S as opposed to staying on Wes S, the real one, I'm fixing to kill the real one side of this stream. So I'll give you a countdown to me clicking the X button up here. 10 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi. Goodbye, Wes S, the real one, live stream. And there. Now we're only on Wes S. Now we can all chat back and forth and got it. Oh, I lost when I killed it. There was still somebody over in Wes S, the real one. That's funny. It was probably Chip for a sound asleep. That's funny. Or maybe it's somebody who's not actually subscribed to Wes S. That's possible. Maybe somebody that's over there under a assumed name that's blocked over here on this one. Well, what does he look like, Carol? Is he single? Well, I'm just saying, I'm helping her make the right questions. I'm not looking. Unless I need to be, honey. There's something I need to know. No, I'm not looking for a man. Thank you. I was just trying to help her out. Thank you for the edification of my manliness, though. I appreciate that. It's Killdeer. He confesses. Yeah, I don't. Chipper may have already gone to bed. He's kind of. I like that name, Rob. Rob is trying to join the stream down here, but as it is right now, it's just a little white box. So we're gonna have to give that a minute. Don't know. Well, then don't mess with him. It's yeah. We don't need to go there. Hey, Walter. There's okay. There's Rob. I think he's trying to get his purple earphones on. Oh, wait, which finger was that? That was rude. Hey, Clifford. Oh no, he's gonna use his little things. I like that bandana. Was there like little bricks, man? Hey, brickhead, can you hear me? I do like that bandana. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll pop you in here. I don't know if you can hear me. When did dentures learn to count? Rob, I can't really. You're kind of jumpy. Did you throw me the thumbs up or not? No? I'm very confused right now. In case y'all are wondering, I'm watching Rob. Dun dun dun. Hey, Courtney. Did I miss anybody telling them hi or anything? Anyways, how many people have heard rumors about how horrible it is in Texas, in the South after the East? I think he held up his hand and said, me, or maybe he was saying, give me 5 minutes, or he's just like, talk to the hand or something. So, are you ready? Oh, okay, that thumbs up. There we go. Here we go. Here comes Mr. Painless.
Howdy, y'all.
I'm gonna fix that. We'll make us smaller. There we go. So that's less invasive, you know.
That is. Wes and I match mostly.
Mostly.
Yeah.
I've got prettier hair, but
and more of it. and we
I don't
won't even
know,
talk
man.
about.
I'm getting a racing pattern going on.
Really?
That's the reason I elected to get rid of all one length hair thing I had going on that. And can you imagine me being down there for 5 weeks in
Yeah,
the
that'd
mountains
be
with-
special.
That would be
That
God.
would be special. I was looking at some of the pictures from on my videos that I've got from the first couple of times we ever met. You look different. And I should say hi to a bunch of people. Hi, Rachel. Aid, good to see you, bud. Tibor, Sid's dad. Hi, Billy Boo. Killdeer, hey, buddy. God, Killdeer, you don't get to mute me tonight. I can mute myself. Hi, Carol.
Yes, I should invite
T103.
Mystery Horse.
What'd you call me?
That lady, the Mystery Horse.
Oh, horse. I thought you called me a whore. I was like,
no, Rob, I wouldn't call you a mystery whore. Everybody knows.
Yeah, I'm not much of a mystery. Hey, Adam. Adam is all the way over in Japan. I don't know if you knew that or not. At least that's the idea I get.
Is
I can't remember.
I think he may
which
be a reallocated American. I think he's over there in Venice. Either that or he's a spy.
Well, he might be a spy.
He's a Japanese spy.
He gets better sushi than we do, though, I'll bet you.
I got all the sushi I want in the freezer. All I got to do is cut it off. But I really have to lake, so I don't need any bait.
Ain't quite the same.
Why are people from Texas so funny? I don't know. Southern thing.
We just practice at it. This is the first night I've ever worn this bandana, and so it is completely stiff, and so it's going to just be sticking out 8 directions. My girls got this for me a few years ago, and I had forgotten I had it. I was in there looking, Wes. From the time we talked on the phone a little bit, my mood got a little bit more intense. I'll tell you about it here in a minute.
I'll never I guess I'm going to have to try to get me some of that sushi, but I'm afraid of chopping off a piece and eating it and having something in it that can grow in my belly. I just don't want it.
That's what the wasabi's for.
If you're going to burn it with acid, why not just cook it?
You don't burn it with acid. Not sushi.
That's what the lemon juice is.
I guess I don't put lemon juice on mine though.
I'm cooking mine. Unless it's a survival situation. And then as soon as I get back to the real room, I had to eat raw fish. Y'all gonna have to deworm me, and I mean now.
But that's the good thing about most ocean fish does not have parasites in it because of the nature of the ocean. Now, I don't know about all fish, but good yellowfin tuna and salmon, some of that stuff, pretty safe. As far as I can tell.
Yeah, the ocean stuff or whatever. What's that one? It's like it's not the salmon, but they catch it in Alaska. It runs the rivers or whatever. It's a big old white.
But it's not a breed of salmon.
It's not a salmon. It's a
pike, maybe. Pike doesn't.
No, it's an ocean fish that comes up into the rivers. Or it's
Salmon's
not really
the only one that.
It's a saltwater.
You're not thinking halibut, are you?
No.
I don't think so. I don't know what else. There's king salmon, coho, pink, silver. There's several different salmons. You're not thinking of steel? No, steelhead's not an ocean fish. I don't know.
No, it's like a regular fish. It's just like was maybe grayling or something. I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't think grayling's an ocean fish because I caught grayling way into Canada, all the way up in the Yukon and on the edge of the Northwest Territories in British Columbia. Hey, Steve.
Anyway,
hi, Keith. I don't think I said hi to Keith or Ted. Halibut's good fish. I need to go back to Alaska because when we were up, well, we talked about that the other night. I mailed home so much fish. Man, I miss fresh halibut and salmon. Salmon. I'm from Texas. I got to say the L. Salmon.
I don't know. Anyway, I heard that Texas was having a horrible time of it, that there was no food in the grocery store. And I heard this more than one place. There's no food in the stores. There's no clothing in the stores. None of the product is getting to the people that need it. And folks, that ain't true. In case y'all are wondering,
Hi, Courtney.
I don't know where that's coming from, but that's not the case down here.
No, not anywhere I've been, for sure. And I don't think it's the case anywhere.
I don't think so. All this stuff started coming out after Texas decided they weren't going to keep doing this other stuff no more.
Not walleye, Rachel. Ceviche, heck yeah, Ted. Ceviche's good. And I don't think it would be shad. It could be maybe Walter. I don't know. By the way, hi, Walter. Didn't say hi. Yeah, there. Here, y'all got to quit believing. Not y'all. People in general need to quit believing everything they see on the internet that somebody says, because it might be true, but it might be bullcrap. There's a real good chance it's bullcrap.
Bullcrap.
Yep, us too, Carol. Us too. Yeah, this is aggravating me. I can't fix it. It's like a wild hair that won't be tamed. Son of a gun. What I need to do is just go soak my head in this thing, and then it'll lay down flat. I like to be stylish when I can. Well, Biddy, you wish, but not yet, and not on this podcast. Well, until we have a few more of these. Dana's trying to talk us into.
Doesn't have pictures. What?
I was just saying, Dana's trying to talk us into doing this podcast naked.
No.
C103. Yes, there is bullcrap in Texas.
Well, yeah, there's a little bit. Mostly cow, though. There's not that many bulls down here. What, one bull service how many cows? So they don't keep bulls around. They get rubber banded and shipped off pretty fast.
Yeah, they don't get rubber banded.
Oh, they get the snippy.
They get the snippy, and then all the cowboys out at the feedlot have a big old calf fry party.
These guys over here all get rubber banded, and if they make it, they make it. If they don't, they don't. I don't. If they would let me have them and let me band or castrate them later,
Kill deer.
I'd do it. But I'm not going to fight with the. They're saying the only thing I'm getting is a salmon. Maybe it was a cut type of salmon that I was thinking.
I'll bet you're thinking of coho, would be my guess, but I don't know. Tibor, my gas didn't drop 25 cents. My gas is up to $2.35.
Whoa, it's $2.50 something down here.
No kidding.
Yep.
Wow. Hey, Trey.
Hey, Trey. That's pretty much everywhere, but and the videos that I watched, the people, there were actually people going into the chats or into the comments and saying, "Yeah, that's how it is here." Really?
Man,
that's odd.
Wow, we got the cheapest gas prices.
Now, Tennessee or not Tennessee, Kentucky right now, they're having a little bit of a hard time.
Really?
Did you not know that the center of the state is flooded out? They're losing roads and all kinds of stuff.
I did not know that.
See, why isn't the news talking about what's really going on?
Well, because that's what they do.
Yeah, but everybody walks or rides a bicycle over there, right, Adam? Pretty much, or a train. Yeah, don't you have like electric trains and you can like go from one end of the island to the other end in like 10 minutes or something?
Yeah, that bullet train. I bet that'd be fun. All right, I'm going to lose my screen again.
Can you imagine what would happen if that thing come off the rails? I mean,
Woo!
It would skip.
What?
It'd be like,
yeah.
I didn't think it'd crash right away. It'd be like a ricocheting bullet. I mean, I got pellet rifles that don't launch a BB that fast.
Right.
Oh,
I'm hearing me now. That's new. Is it from your end or mine? I don't think it's mine.
What, Courtney? Am I serious about what? Am I serious about what? Courtney S. Courtney of the pregnant with my next.
I bet she's asking if you're serious. Okay. Well, we may never know. Up to 51 feet. Oh my gosh. And bridges washing out. And we can't pay the devil for a rainstorm here.
Yeah, it's weird. This is I didn't monetize. I don't know if y'all noticed there was no ads. There's no super chat.
There wasn't.
I didn't monetize this because they're gonna demonetize it as soon as it came up anyway.
Wow, and this is the night I was going to send you $400 on super chat, but
go to my channel, click on my PayPal account,
no,
run it right straight through there. It comes right straight to you.
I wouldn't want to offend you. I respect your wishes.
I don't have a problem with free money. I am Southern. I see a $50 bill rolling across the street. I've been down to pick it up. I look around. If there ain't a little old lady chasing it, it goes in my pocket.
I pick up every penny I see. And somebody said, that's tails up. That's bad luck. I said, au contraire. That's a penny. That's money. That's good luck.
Money. Yeah. My mother-in-law, I love that lady to pieces. She'll see one, and if it's tails up, she'll hang it with the side of her toe and pop it, and then she'll bend over and pick it up. There's ways around every bit of it.
Yes, so.
So a penny's a penny.
Yep.
We had a guy that walked. He spent all day long walking around the parking lots picking up change, and then he'd walk to the convenience store and get him a soda, and then he'd go right back to walking around the parking lots, and then he'd go get him a 40, and he'd go home and start his next day over again.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you, Wes, about when we first moved back here from Colorado? We moved back, and I left. For everybody that doesn't know, I didn't move back here to get rich, and thank goodness. I moved back here for family. I wanted to raise my girls. Christy and I both wanted to raise our girls here around people of this area because we like the values and family. You know, my mom and dad were here. And the other option was South Florida, where her mom and dad are, but she didn't want to live back down there because of, you know, just the people and everything going on there. So we landed here. Plus, real estate was cheap here. We bought my house and the 3 acres and that big shop I've got and the other outbuildings and the metal garage and all of that for, I think we paid $45,000. We had a couple of building lots up in Summit County, Colorado that were worth more than that. So this seemed dirt cheap. But when we moved back, I had more trouble building a business here than I ever had getting a business going up there in resort land. And for a while, we were bad poor. I mean, we were bad off before I got business built. And there would be times, your story about the guy picking up change made me think of this. There would be times when I would leave the house with nothing to go do, but I didn't want Christy to see me sitting around wringing my hands all day. And I would literally go to that gas station out there on the highway, that Stripes there at the overpass of 385 and 84, and walk around. It's got 2 sides of it that are just grass, weedy lots. And I would walk through there hoping to pick up enough change that I could buy, you know, a jug of milk or a loaf of bread or something like that. Now, we had money. We could make our mortgage payment. We were careful that way. But we had serious conversations about, okay, when it gets really bad, we can live without electricity. We think, you know, it'd be a pain, but we could do it. We could live without the natural gas, and we didn't have cable, and we didn't have to keep the landline phone on. But we had those conversations, and I would go around and pick up money. If I was lucky, I'd come across a $5 bill once in a while and, you know, bring home some better food. Now, we never went hungry, ever. But we were aware that it could happen. Yeah, 45K, Steve.
Yeah, that's when we came back from Texarkana, same thing. Well, maybe, yeah, it was pretty bad. I was there wasn't any little small job that I wouldn't take.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
you know,
It was crazy, Wes. I mean, I would getting a business built here was just maddening. You know, as much as I love most of the people around here, the mentality of people is hard to figure. There's a guy here that we went to church. I don't know if we went to church with him, but I grew up. He went to church where I grew up. But I would go to church, and I'll say his name, his first name, and I'd see somebody at church, and the conversation would be like, "Oh, Rob," I'm like, "Hey, how you doing? Good to see you." "Oh man, I wish we would have thought about you last week." I was like, "Why is that?" "Oh, we had some, light switch at whatever it was, some electrical thing that wasn't working on." And I would, try to act all cool, like, "Oh, well, I got a little time this week. I bet I could squeeze you in somewhere." "Oh no, we called Johnny to come fix it, and I don't know why we always call him. We're always sad when we do it." I'm thinking, man, if you're always sad, and my parents were some of those people, and they were always sorry that they called him. And I'm thinking, why do you keep calling him? And how do you not remember that you know somebody else that could come do that you might not be sorry you called?
they
Anonymous American. Hey, brother.
Anonymous is in here. Oh, you
Yep.
see, I can communicate with each other now.
Oh my gosh, I hope Anna doesn't show up. It'll turn into a free for all. No, I do hope Anna shows up, but it'll turn into a free for all.
See, I don't even know what Rumble is. Uh, I guess I've got to get out of this thing or whatever. But I just
Yep, Courtney. Rumble is what the thunder does. It's the sound it makes. Sour, yes, Anonymous American Sour. I'm in kind of a crappy mood this evening, but it's getting better being around good people.
he he found some Windex, cleaned all the mirrors, just run today. I don't clean. I found an antique mirror. I got to find some place to stick it up. I forgot I had
Yeah.
that thing. I brought it home for the wife a long time ago. I ain't never put it up. She did appreciate the sentiment. No, she can't really
Really?
use it. It was out. It was out in the tin somewhere. And like, I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'll take this home, and then I'll do this with it. And, well, yeah, you wind up with stuff stacked up everywhere. Is what you wind up with.
Yeah. I can relate.
My problem is I see potential in people, potential in things, but my potentiometer is more sensitive to the stuff than it is to myself.
Yeah.
That's like
Okay.
we had plans for March, right? And then March realigned us. So,
Yeah, as it turned out. By the way, I've seen a couple of people type the letters HSY. This is one of those things I don't know about. What does that mean? You know what that means, Wes?
I don't know. Let me see. I haven't seen it yet.
YouTube without filters. Okay, I didn't know what Rumble was either, Rachel. CB was a cool find. No, all these initials, man, so much thinking. Too late to think. CB was a cool. Wait, like a CB radio aid? Mirror.
Are we
Oh,
getting
which?
all the chat or something? We may not be getting all the chat.
Oh,
What's it
Courtney's
cost
out
to
of
get
here.
on Rumble?
Hi, Courtney.
Oh, it's a typo.
Oh, thank you,
Ah,
Carol.
Because it's a typo. Biddy, don't be all judgmental. Um,
Okay.
so I mean, I do it all the time. I get let's see which is the one I do.
Sid's dad, CB can stand for cool beans. That's good.
Mine's liable to be HWY or HEU or ATT or whatever. You know.
I don't know what has happened, but lately I am dyslexic with my typing hands. You know, it's one thing if you read dyslexic, but I will intend to type a letter with my ring finger of my left hand and my ring finger of my right hand does it. And I'll type a whole word dyslexic and I'll look at it and be like, what the crap is that? And I have to go back and look and like, okay, just my left and right's getting all mixed up. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, Tibor, is that recent?
Oh, wow, Tibor. There have been times I threatened to throw my wife or one of my kids in a river, but we don't have any rivers here, so it never happened.
When
But
the
not
thing
really.
what Biddy Boo's talking about here with the people typing KK instead of OK, which annoys me.
Yes.
But the people that use CC for CK on words, like instead of putting black, they put, instead of putting BLACK, they put BLACC. I'm like, that's not how you spell that.
No, I hate that.
And it's a thing, and it's really hard to read a text or a meme or anything that's written like that because you just want to like say, okay.
Yeah. Where did you go
you're
to school?
deliberately dumbing yourself down. Stop.
Right. I am glad Cornelius can't do it. Cornelius types out the words. He doesn't use the stupid little things.
Well, I wonder if they're getting into that bad meth stuff. Because there's a trash can meth out there that will make you lose your stuff.
Right on, Trey. I like Trey. He's good. He's good. He's a good boy.
Yeah, it's slightly not very unwhite, is it?
No.
I want to get a filter.
No, you do not.
Or whatever, where I can change my skin color, but I think that would be
that
appropriate.
Kind of I thought you meant like a filter on things you say.
No, you can like on some of the other like the chat platforms or whatever, you can put filters on there and you can put a cat face on yourself or whatever. I want one that like put on here where we can be doing a live stream. We could have the black face on.
You better not ever put a cat face on you.
Probably it would be funny.
Killdeer, I didn't know my phone had that feature until, I don't know, maybe a year ago. I was also sour that night too. And my phone wasn't cooperating and I got aggravated. And all of a sudden, all these horrible words started typing out on my screen. I was like, where the blankety blank kind of bullcrap? And all that typed out. And I was like, what the crap? And then that typed out and I was like, okay, hang on a second. What's going on here? And I figured it out. But I wasn't even aware I was saying the things I was saying, which is further proof it was the same kind of mood I'm in this evening. West had to caution me. Again, he didn't really caution me against my language, but he pointed it out earlier.
You big hot word.
That's right, Ted.
That's the one.
Most people have no idea about the real flags of the South. I love it. I can fly
house, Rob. You and me have driven by it how many times now? Was that guy fly down there? And people don't even know what it is.
Nope. And he changes them up all the time too, which keeps them guessing.
Yeah.
But the first national flag, people have no idea. They don't realize that is the stars and bars. Not this. This ain't the stars and bars. That other one is. And they think it's a Revolutionary War flag. And I just laugh thinking, yeah, you're stupid. You don't know when to really be offended. You just are offended when somebody tells you to. I'm sorry. I'm not very tolerant this evening. In skinny jeans. Yes, Oliver, I think they
I don't have a
should.
I just have the skinny jeans, man. Dude, I was at the evil Walmart.
Yes,
They
Adam.
have all the skinny jeans on clearance now. And I was like, but they're why? Why would they even make these? But they're cargo jeans and skinny jeans. I was like, why would they even make those? They're like
Right.
little bitty ankles and stuff, and I'm like, those aren't dude pants.
There
But
is
then,
a
like,
certain demographic of dude that does wear those, though.
I was watching. I went ahead and watched some bushcraft channels and adventure channels and stuff, and there are guys out there wearing skinny jean cargo pants doing bushcraft. And I'm
Yep.
like, okay,
Yep. That ain't right.
It
ain't a good idea either.
And why you want to wear hip huggers? You a man. But I digress.
Right.
Cool, said Dad. That's cool. Cool.
That is cool. I don't even know what.
He got his bank account got hacked.
Oh.
They took him for quite a bit of money. But he said he's got it all worked out. So
I understand what you mean, Anonymous. It just still feels weird to say anonymous instead of saying your former YouTube name. That was so much easier.
Yeah. That everybody pretty much got it figured out. I just need to go back to calling him what
I thought about it.
It's easier. I thought I've read that wrong. I thought it said racists were on. That's rascals. I was like, hey, that's a little harsh.
Tomato.
You know, and people watching this on the replay would probably like peg you for a big time racist or whatever. They haven't seen you trying to get in and out of the grocery store in Littlefield, have they?
No. Cool. Savage it is.
It's like he knows every ethnic group in that town. I mean, they're like literally everybody's like, hey. He's catching up with everybody. And I'm like, I don't know anybody from my school anymore, but none of the people from my school stayed in the hometown. They all disappeared to big cities and stuff. But you've driven through my hometown, so.
Yeah, that don't take long. No, Christy has often told me when we go to the grocery store, she said, don't say hello to anybody. I'm like, how do I not do that?
Bitty Boo still didn't know who you were. Savage, that's so funny.
Welcome to the club, Bitty Boo.
There you go, Bitty.
You're one of the cool kids now. I gotta put out a good word for Mr. Anonymous Savage. He has been one of the guys that's been real good to check up on me and kind of keep tabs on me once in a while, and I've always appreciated that. There's lots of people do that, but he has been one. He's kind of like Matt A. Matt A. has this sixth sense. If I'm having a rotten day or something's wrong, my phone rings and it'll be him. I don't know how he does it. It's coincidence, I'm sure. But Savage has done the same thing. Who doesn't?
Matt, but I don't ever call him either. So I'm horrible at staying in touch. I don't know why. I just always have been.
I used to be better.
I called my sister and she goes, "What's wrong?" Nothing. I was just gonna call you. We'll do that again. So, yeah.
Rachel, I don't think you have a lack of brain cells. I've pretty much decided that ain't one of your problems.
But everything's good with Matt?
Yeah, Savage talked to him today. I guess.
Is he back down in his real world or is he?
No, he's still in Virginia.
fuss and fight. Last I talked to him, he was still trying to get back out of New York.
No, he's back out.
He was in Virginia or Vermont or wherever, and then Virginia, and then he had to go back for something, and he'd been bouncing back and forth, and it's been 4 or 5 months since I talked to him.
Wow. Well, Billy, I would suggest instead of doing an AR-10, maybe just do a good bolt action.
That's
in a 308.
Yeah. I mean,
I've spent some stupid money on firearms before, but not quite that.
I'm not. It's the most expensive rifle I've got. When it was bought, it's nowhere near what it would cost to buy it now.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, good on you, brother.
My
least I
first
get both.
large bore rifle, I paid $125 for.
That wasn't recently.
No, it wasn't. Lime.
Good call, Savage. That's the way to do it. It really is. Wes and I talked about that earlier. Follow the suggestions, I guess, of we refer to it as the Holy Spirit. Other people refer to it as something else. But yeah, that's exactly right.
You got to.
Yeah.
I'm finally coming out of my funk. For you people that don't know, I think Rob's the only person I've confided in. I was having a really hard time the past little bit.
Yeah.
I'm coming out of it or whatever, but I was having really hard time. And it's better. But enough about all that. People, do not let all the lies. My wife didn't understand why I wanted to do this last thing. The lies and the misinformation and misdirection and all that stuff, all the fear porn that people put out there, that's not based on anything. Based on misdirection, and they do it solely for the purpose of making money. Getting the views, getting the people in. I could do that stuff all day long. I could make videos that dance around a subject, that have, little bits of truth in them, and make it sound like everything was really bad and this, that, and everything else. And I could get the views. I could lie to you like everybody else. Rob could lie to you like everybody else. A lot of us could lie to you like everybody else and get the views. We could support your fantasy of the impending Armageddon.
Yeah.
And we could milk you like the other guys do, but it's not going to help anybody.
Yeah. It's good to get off that stuff.
You got to get off of it. Nobody's doing videos about the problems in Tennessee or Kentucky, which parts of Tennessee's downhill from there. I don't think Tennessee's doing that. Sasquatch, you still in here? Sasquatch, C103, either one of y'all? How's the weather there? I mean, I will call you too. Y'all bet y'all got off. Y'all called each other on the phone, didn't you?
It doesn't show either one of them in here.
Yeah, they got off. They called each other on the phone.
In fact, it only shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in here.
Yeah, it shows I've got 17 people in the deal, so we've got some lurkers.
I guess just not everybody, but it should maybe just if they hadn't said anything for a while, it takes them off. I'm looking at the participants list. I don't know. Yeah, I like posting fun videos. I do. I don't. There's other stuff I could probably post that would get me more views or more time or whatever else, but I like for some videos to be fun. I mean, something interesting, not just I don't know. I'm not one to talk about what's a good idea. I'm sure. Yep, Billy SKS used to be cheap too. Also, the Mosin Nagants used to be. I bought 3 of them a few years ago at $75 a piece. And
yeah, and, you can get them. You can get $300 a pop for them now.
Yeah, it is.
Mine's for sale. Actually, I don't know if I get rid of it or not. Man. It's fun to shoot. You just can't shoot it all day long.
And the ammo's cheap.
Yeah, it still is cheap, and you can actually still get it. Some places.
And there ain't nothing I'd be afraid to shoot with one. You take one of those bear hunting.
Bear hunting, moose hunting, elk hunting.
Yeah.
The right rounding end of it, probably take an elephant down with it. He may walk a little bit, but he's going to go down. Yeah, I had a couple people drop. After I said something, after I come lurkers, and then we did, and then they're back in, and I'm so far away from what my channel originally started out as. There's times when I think I wouldn't give up live streaming for anything. And then there's other times that I'm thinking, man, why'd you ever even start doing this? I actually want a 7.62 by 3.9 in a bolt action. I'm just not paying for, what is it, Ruger's? Is it Ruger that's got that out? That
the bolt action? I hadn't seen it.
Yeah,
Maybe somebody's bound to. A what rifle?
A ranch rifle, and it's like $1,100, man.
No, a ranch rifle is a semi-auto. That's like a Mini 14. Mini 14 and the Mini 30.
This is called the ranch rifle. It's 7.62 by 3.9 in a bolt action. And it's one of the calibers you can get in.
I can't imagine they'd have one that they call a ranch rifle when their standard Mini 14 platform is a ranch rifle. I wonder why they do that.
That's and it may be somebody. I don't know who. If Ruger, could be Ruger, Marlin. I don't know who makes it.
Ted says it's the scout rifle. The scout rifle is what I was thinking of, and I didn't know they did one in 7.62 by 3.9.
Is the scout rifle or the? Let me. I got to Google again. We'll use the power of the internet, because I was looking at it real hard, but I was like, man, I cannot justify that. And that's what I pay for my truck. Well, almost. What's this? What? No, Pity, to answer your question. $7.62 by 39 ranch rifle. Boom.
My Yugo does not have
American ranch rifle bolt action rifle model 16976.
How about that? The American ranch rifle.
Ruger American ranch rifle. Let's see if it'll go sideways.
Your butt's blackest. How about that?
Oh.
How about that?
It's pretty, but let me see if it's got the price on him.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they've come down a lot. I might consider that $549.
Not bad.
So that's not bad. It was stupid when it first come out,
Yeah.
but anything you can do with a other than the shape of the slug, anything you can do with a 7.62 by 39, you can do with a 30-30. At 30-30, they fall almost exactly the same. They've got the barrel velocities are almost the same, or muzzle velocities. Let me phrase that right. They the only deal is the 30-30 is a round nose, and the 7.62 by 39 is the, what do they call it? What's it called? The spear point, something like that. The pointy son of a bitch. So it's this one. Hold on, let me get this camera out of the way. Hold on, that's why it's sitting there. It's plugged into the charger. It's pointy. They is pointy. That's one of my. That's pointy. 30-30 is the same type bullet. Just these actually have more powder behind them than the 30-30.
Good night, Benny. Dana's out of here.
Okay, Biddy, we'll see you live at 1:30. I'm just joking. I hope you get some sleep. I hope you get to sleep all night long and that you don't wake up and all that stuff. All right, Sizda, be good. C103 is back. Hey, did Mark, is Sasquatch back in here? Or no?
Well, Sid's dead out of here too.
Yes, it's
He is. All right. Night, bud.
How's the wetness down there in your part of the world, Mark? Is it raining like crazy on y'all?
You said wetness.
Moisture, rain, whatever. What, Rob, I know it's been a while, but when it rains, your environment gets wet.
Boy, I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't have a clue. If it don't rain up there pretty quick, man, y'all are going to wind up with sand dunes all over the place.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Remember when it was real dry in the early 90s or whatever down there in Brownfield, and they had literally had to go out. They had road crews with they were shoveling sand out of the bar ditches and off the roads and putting it in dump trucks and hauling it off.
Yeah.
You know why that happened? They took down all those big giant sand rows that they had put in.
Yeah.
That's their own fault, but they were taking out stuff that was put in back in the Dust Bowl years. Oh, we don't need that anymore because we've got improved farming.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great till it quits raining.
Great till it quits raining. Same thing happened in Dust Bowl. What is...
That's the rumor, Rachel. But you couldn't prove it by me. Rachel, you won't understand this. In the last 16 months here, 16, that's pretty close. Yeah, that neighborhood anyway. Yeah, maybe more. We've had less than 4 inches of rain here at my house.
And see, Ted says the 30-30 is a tube fed. Most of them are. The 30-30 I want's actually a magazine fed, a removable magazine fed bolt action rifle. It's really as a matter of fact, it looks a lot like that ranch rifle. But if I got the 7.62 by 39 bolt action and I started doing my own reloads, I would use the round nose bullets because then it goes back to being a brush rifle. The round nose on the bullet handles twigs better than these things do.
And those round noses have a hell of a punch when they hit too. It's like shooting round ball. I used to, when I hunted black powder, I just used round ball. I didn't use conical bullets or nothing. And those round balls were devastating. I mean, they'd punch through a deer's rib cage out the other side with a hole that big.
Yeah.
I didn't even worry about trying to do a heart shot. I shot right square through the middle to drop the lungs. Billy B, what
Why in the world? Well, Billy's the guy. He's got what do you call it? Disposable income.
That's handy. I want to know what scope he's getting. He must be getting a either a Loophole or a Zeiss, maybe.
It was nearly 80 here, Trey.
Yeah, it was 77, maybe 79 here. Licks the window, Rachel.
Hey, NFW. I still can't figure out how to say that.
No, double. Dude, you got to tell us how to say your name. How do you say that first one? NFW is easier for sure.
I want to try to do a podcast with. I'm gonna try to get the two Canadian guys in here. Honestly,
Yeah,
I think that'd be super cool.
Woodbeard and Jeremy both. Is that who you're talking about?
If I could catch Bob at a hotel or a motel or something where he had good internet, I'd like to get him back in here.
Right.
Yeah, I could probably. He said that. You know what? It won't let me do it. Daggum it. I'm gonna Google that word. As he said, it was a myth or something like that.
What's a myth?
Some Scandinavian or something like that myth, logical story dude or something like that. Or something. Let's see. There's a Wikipedia on it. How do you pronounce it?
Oh, okay.
Pronunciation.
Niedervalier. Tibor, what is a silver tip? Is that just an exposed open lead, not jacketed lead round? No, not the whole thing, but just that soft, like a soft point. Get a rifle for that scope, Tibor.
The world of darkness is the home of the dwarves.
Swarovski. Okay. Holy crap, Billy. Swarovski scope. Well, brother, it's nice to be you.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'm trying to justify $2,300 for a down payment on a truck. And I still haven't got myself talked into it. It's a truck I need. It's a truck I want. I just can't talk. I'm just like, dude, you don't. I hate making payments, man.
Yes, myself.
That's it. That was it, man. That was the last of it. I'm drinking. That is the last of the stolen whiskey.
I got you covered if you get up here.
I've got to go to the store.
I don't think Swarovski makes a thermal, Ted. They might, but nothing I know of. Wes, do you mind if I mention that other? Since we're talking about scopes and thermals, do you mind if I mention my other channel?
No, I do not. Go right ahead. Like I said, it's not whatever. And when I click this thing up here, I can make this be deleted and all that stuff. I figure if people really want to watch, come in the live.
Okay, I put the name of it there, Painless Bros Outdoors. It's the second channel I'm starting. I'm going to try to be more specific, doing it with my little brother. There's not much on there yet, but hopefully when the weather gets better, we want to do some different hunting and things like that. But I've got some videos on there through a thermal scope that I bought. I did a job last summer that I actually built enough extra, and by permission, I built enough extra that I could pay for that thermal scope. And it is pretty cool. And then, of course, the dude from the gun shop sends a post today showing the next generation thermal scope that's out there now. I said, gee, thanks a lot. Said, I guess you'd be willing to trade straight across since mine is still so new. He didn't respond. But anyway,
dude,
if anybody's
what
I hear Mrs. West. Hi, Mrs.
She's talking to the daughter about my daughter's fixing to get a car. I think my daughter's going to get a car. Anyway, she's got a job now. So anyway.
With a spoon boat. I don't know what a spoon boat is, Walter.
That is a troll. That's one of my trolls channel names right there. But it's okay. He's not. It's a good troll.
Anyway, yeah, Painless Bros Outdoors. I would love to have a few more subscribers on there. There's not much to see yet, but later there will be.
Well, Walter, if you find one of those Stevens 3030 bolt actions for $250, I'll give you my address and I'll send you the money.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's actually what I'm looking for. That's the it's got the fixed iron sights or whatever, but you can put a scope on it and blah blah blah. And they were a poor man's 3030 DN. And C103, I asked you a question and then I stopped watching the chat. I don't know if you answered me. Hold on, I'm gonna scroll up. I do that to people all the time, ask them questions, and I don't wait for the answer.
Cornelius just got home.
Hey, Cornelius.
Wes says hi as she walks out the door. This is the part where we find out if I choke my wife or give her a hug. I could do both, couldn't I?
Well, maybe in private.
Just give her a good hug. I'm kidding. Or you know.
I don't want solid copper. I don't want full metal jackets when I'm hunting. I want the bullet to go in, expand, and then shred a hole.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want a hollow point. But
I like either an X-Tac or a VMAX or a soft nose. All of those work real well. I will, Tibor. Probably. 18 killdeer. Thank you. Good to know.
I need you to come up here with your thermal, and we need to go out there and we need to shoot that damn coyote. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, we do, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay.
I've just got one though.
I bet you don't just have one. I bet there's a couple of them.
Now there's the other deer. This guy, I guess he got kicked out of the family or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible.
Listen to killdeer busting on the size of your deer.
I know, but that's okay.
His eyes are failing him. He thought it was a moose.
Real deal though. When the very first night that I brought that home, I got up on the tower and was looking out to the south towards that county road, And right out there close to it, that county road out in the middle of it is 529 yards. And right over close to it at about 450 yards, one Hercules, Pipsqueak's son, was out there chasing around through a pack of about 4 or 5 coyotes barking at him, and they didn't seem too worried about him. But at 450 yards on no magnification, I could tell which one was Hercules and which one were the coyotes. I was impressed.
If I had a Browning 7mm, oh, I love that rifle. That's the only 7mm I've ever shot that was easy on the shoulder.
Is that Pip?
Yes.
Pip, what are you doing in the house, dude? Pipsqueak. Pip, come here. Why are you in my house? He's in my house.
Hey, he's broke. Oh,
wait a minute, dadgummit.
Yeah, turn the camera back on. Oh, that's just, you left. What did you do wrong? Come back in here. Pipsqueak's a little bitty dog. He'll be back. Yeah. You're back. Oh, do I need to add you back? Let me see. I got to add you back. Add the stream.
There it is. Pip, come here, buddy.
There you go.
Pipsqueak, come here, baby. Come here. Come here.
He's like, oh, don't kill me.
Pip, come here. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. Say hi to everybody.
I still be a dog.
Pip, look here. Tell everybody hi.
He weighed like 5 pounds.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
It's okay.
I don't think he's ever come in the house before. Did he just follow you in?
Yeah, I kept on trying to make him go out, and he just wouldn't. He just went farther in.
He wants the attention, I guess.
Hercules gets to come in and be petted.
Happy here. We're taking bets on whether I choke you or hug you tonight. Everybody, I think I got more money on choke. Maybe not. I may be lying.
I think everybody was telling you to be nice, though.
Is that what they said?
I think they said to be nice.
I think I had a bad microphone connection. It was hard to tell. I'm going to move my screen again. I may lose it again. This is so aggravating. I think I just need to open and close it about 600 times. If I move my screen, it kills the camera. Sometimes.
Everybody's talking trash on the gun.
Are they? Hey, JC Miller. I had a cold over the weekend, and so I have been hacking it out of my lungs the last day or so. Oh, my throat, back of my throat's messing with me and my ears. I don't know what Wes is doing. Getting you some coffee, maybe.
It's
I've seen that.
This is my preferred weapon. This is my favorite caliber. I like it above everything else.
That's a 7mm?
270. No, man, that 7mm is not mine. He ever leaves in the back of his truck and gets drunk again, it will be. But I mean,
something like that.
I'll say that out loud.
I heard it.
This was my brother's rifle, and he passed, and his wife traded me for it. Isn't it shiny?
Yes, it is.
This is a stealth rifle. This is what you use for sniping.
It ain't very stealthy when you pull the trigger.
No, not really. It's a little on the outside. But this is the least. I do not like this safety at all. But
what's wrong with the safety?
When you're in the blind and you're trying you're trying to be really quiet. I don't know if y'all can hear this. Hold on. That when you go forward and you've got to let it go. If you try to go real slow like that, it may not release.
Uh-huh.
You gotta let it pop. It's when I was with the Woodbeard, we had a sow. She was 25 yards, and I pushed it forward real slow because I mean like that, and the gun went off, but she was so close that I shot too high and it didn't take her down. You know, it hit her, but it didn't take her down. And then because the way
I'll have to introduce you, make sure it's good.
go all the way, I couldn't get the bolt back.
Hi,
I
friends.
couldn't get another round in the gun.
Bill.
Hi, how's it going?
Cornelius is thinking about taking over while I go make some gravy. What do you think about that?
That'll work. Sit down. Let's chat it up, girl.
Here we go.
I don't want to wear those.
What are you gonna wear?
Just.
No, you need to have something because you just do. You can do the headphones if you'd rather.
I don't want to wear
Here,
those.
you got to do some because otherwise there's too much background noise and everything else.
Where's your pink or purple or whatever headphones at?
You want to wear these instead?
My headphones, yes, I would like to wear my headphones.
All right. Let me get change it over.
What are you doing?
Where is it? I think there it is. Headphones over here. Pink. Yep, over here. Okay.
But anyway, I love that guy.
He's working.
He had two 270s. He had a
oh, I got to change it over here.
Remington 700 and then the Ruger.
There.
And
can you hear me? Ah, yep, there we go.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
All
You
right.
want to be my guy in the chair?
Glasses.
Hi.
What's up, Thug?
Hi.
Can you see the chat thing in there? You won't have to chat, but you might want to read it once in a while.
So, how's life
There we go. Now
on the Great Plains of Texas?
Can you hear them?
Great.
Great. So, while your dad's not here, are there any secrets you want to tell about him?
No, because you can still hear me in the kitchen.
Oh, just whisper.
For the bandana. I'm not wearing a bandana.
Uh,
No. Oh, yes. This is so much better.
There we go.
like
I wouldn't wear it
backwards.
around your dad. He's like he'll shoot deer like that.
So will I.
So will you.
This is a lopsided deer.
Touche, young lady. Touche. So how's life been treating you?
Yeah. Great. Just
What's the biggest
amazing.
deer she's gotten? That's from Mrs. S. She wants to know what's the biggest deer you've taken.
Probably like maybe 120 pounds.
Oh, that's
Not very
not
big.
no slouch.
My first was like 90 pounds. It was pretty tiny.
You got any pigs yet?
I got a 50-pound hog last year in November.
That's cool. I didn't get to take a pig. Wait, no, I didn't get a pig last year.
We were gonna roast him. Gonna dig a hole in the ground and smoke him.
Cool. Are you gonna wrap him in what do you call that? Banana leaves first?
Huh?
Are you gonna wrap him in banana leaves first? That's what they do in Hawaii. I saw it on a TV show. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What all will you hunt for?
I mean, just whatever. I mean, deer, hogs. I shoot a dove. And I want to do crane and turkey.
I try to shoot dove, but I usually don't.
I'm not too shabby.
Really? You
Yeah.
Next time I go, we'll take you. That way, we might have something to eat. I just like to undress the dove as they're flying over, but I don't actually want them to fall out of the sky. I just try to knock their tail feathers off. It's just the thing I do. It seems less violent than actually killing them.
Do what? That's my dog.
Like, have you ever got to go squirrel hunting?
No. I've probably killed a squirrel. I probably didn't have a reason, but.
So if I come up there and me and your dad go prairie dog hunting, you gonna go with us? You gonna show us how to shoot?
You're still in here.
I
opened the door for him.
My father wants me to show. Whoops. My father wants me to show you my new rifle. So this is my 223. It's beautiful. It looks like a 308, but it's not. It's great.
Well, all we can see. There we go. That's better. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Is that what you hunt with?
I haven't hunt with it yet. I got it for Christmas, but I usually hunt with a 223. My mom's usually.
I have a 223. Well, it's actually a 5.56. It doesn't look
You
like
what?
that. I have a 5.56 that shoots 223, but it doesn't look like that. Yeah.
No, I've never seen Wes shoot. Does Wes have good hair? I think it's great.
Thank you.
Best hair. I approve.
My hair is not as pretty as yours, so I will say that much.
Hi, Carol. Welcome back.
Try to do this off camera, but this is my anti-bourbon rifle right now, so I can't have it sit there crippled.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
I'm not wearing the qualified clothing. I got Coke.
You need to give me your size. Your shirt size. What is it? Extra
medium.
small.
That tiny.
What are you, like 5'3" or something?
5'4", actually 5'3" and 3/4.
My bad. You must have had a growth spurt.
No, I haven't grown in a year and a half.
Well, my apologies. I guess the last time I saw you, you must not have had shoes on. It confused me. So let's see, what else? What else can we ask you? What is your favorite food?
Deer backstrap fried with peppercorn and mashed potatoes with green beans.
No, heart, not back.
That's, yeah, there's, don't believe she had to think about that one.
That's my favorite meal right there. Love it.
If jackrabbit or cottontail, which one tastes better?
Cottontail.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Have you ever eaten cat?
Not to my knowledge, but I wouldn't be surprised if I'd been fed it before.
Yeah. I expected you to go off on me over the cat thing. I shot my cat once, but it wasn't to eat it. It was an accident. She still loves me, though.
My dog ate my cat the other day. Not this one, but.
How's what's your dog's name?
Which one?
Your little pup. Oh, you lagged out. Something happened. What happened? What's your puppy's name?
The puppy is Hercules.
If you answer it, I can't tell.
Hercules?
Maybe.
Hercules? My dog's name is Hercules.
You unplugged your headphones or something.
What? Can you hear me now?
Uh-oh, what happened? Oh no, I lost sound on my flipping computer.
Well, I can hear
That's
you.
me. You're good. I lost sound.
Oh.
Hold on.
Can they hear you?
Yeah, I think he said he lost sound on his.
Oh.
Chinese buffet. Do you think Wes?
I'm gonna have to go into my own live stream now to hear what you're saying. Hold on. My speakers literally turn off. On their own, they're just like, I don't believe all these turn off. Yeah. Okay. Now say something.
Boy, this gravy's gonna be able to stand the
Hercules.
sun. It's so thick. Wow.
This won't work. Now say something.
Gravy.
Hercules.
There we go. I knew that. This won't work. Now say something.
Now everything's echoing.
There we go. I knew that. Okay, hold on. This is not. Folks, I hate to be like this, but my speakers have quit working on my computer. And I cannot hear the other person. And I do not own any headphones.
Well,
I do. I just don't know where they're at. So don't go away. I'm going to send you a link to join back. I've got to restart my computer to get my sound back. So sorry, technical difficulties. I'll be right back. It's the only way I can get the sound to come back on.
okay.
We'll be live again momentarily.
Bye, folks. See you soon.
Who?
He had to log out because the
What?
speaker stopped working, but he's coming back.
Oh, okay. We'll have to go find him again. He'll probably have to send us another invite.
He said he's gonna send a link. I don't know if they can still see me or not. Can
Probably
y'all
not.
still hear me?
Probably not.
No, Wes probably can't make it through the apocalypse. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Why don't you do me a favor? Go over and stir the gravy. I'll get the next one set up.
Oh, they can hear me.
They can hear you? You're still.
Maybe I don't know. It might be lagging.
Come on.
Be right back.
Come on, step.
Come on.
You're not an inside dog. You don't know how it all works. All right, this isn't still on, is it? Everyone in the. Did Wes drop? Okay. You're going to send a link. Okay, so I guess this one's going to drop out maybe until I drop it out. Okay, I'm going to try to bounce out here, everybody, and see if I can find the new one. Lee Studio. Okay, so I'm out of here. Hopefully everything works good and Wes gets back in here in a second.